A brief excerpt from Process-Oriented Growth System, Goal Setting for the Rest of Us, read by the author, Leslie MacNeill. About 80 years ago, psychologist Kurt Lewin developed a model for describing how we're affected by the forces that act on us as we attempt to move toward goals. He called this model force field analysis. As I was rereading Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, I saw this graph as if for the first time. And I just got so excited. Force field analysis tied together everything I'd been working on in one neat snapshot. Where we are currently in our life is represented by the bar in the middle. There are driving forces that encourage us to move forward. In my version, the driving forces include goals, or at least a defined direction we want to move toward, plans, or a map that helps us stay on the path of our direction, motivations, or our core values and purpose that drive us forward, and other resources we'll need, such as money, knowledge, skill, and emotional support. There are also restraining forces that discourage our moving forward. My version includes fears and anxieties, self-doubts and self-defeating thoughts, internal conflicts and lack of awareness, and other obstacles such as a lack of resources. This model helps us understand how focusing on only one of the forces can give us only temporary results, but addressing all of the forces can truly transform us. For instance, if we set a goal and focus on reaching that goal, but we haven't dealt with any of the other forces, then we're not supported by the other driving forces, and the restraining forces will soon push back in an attempt to regain equilibrium. It's then that we often give up out of frustration and disappointment. On the other hand, if restraining forces have been reduced or eliminated, there's nothing to push back. In addition, harnessing the power of all the driving forces would keep us on an even keel as we move forward, preventing us from losing either our equilibrium or our momentum. Although each individual force is addressed elsewhere, I've yet to find one source that addresses all of them comprehensively in one place. That's what this book is all about. Delivering a comprehensive discussion of each critical force, as well as providing numerous tools for both reducing the effects of the restraining forces and making the most of the driving forces, so we can make the kinds of changes in our lives that make living worthwhile. This process requires your participation, and I thank you for allowing me to take the journey again, this time with you.